Hey guys, okay, so I'm recording a video for the first time in a really long time, and I haven't in a while, and I don't even think I have a video up of my hair since the last time I did it. As anyone knows who follows me, I had extremely blonde hair, and I had a lot of videos up about how to get it blonde, and then I did it darker with a demi-permanent for a while, and it was more like a brown, but my roots are looking extremely brassy because my lighting is so bad in here. But anyway, I'm going to do my hair again, and I'm going to do a color I haven't done in a really long time, and it is like a very dark auburn. So anyway, what happened is I went to go buy the hair color, and where I went to go buy it, at Walmart, they only had one box left in this shade, so I was like, okay, great, I'll have to buy another box somewhere else. So I went to Shoppers to buy another box, and it's the same girl on the box, but it's a different friggin' color. So this is light auburn, this is dark auburn. So I'm going to mix them together because I have these two now, and I'm hoping that it comes out okay. But they're pretty much the same color, just a different shade, and the difference is this I think is a newer one. I think these are the old boxes and this is like the new box, or vice versa, but it should be fine. So first off, I'm going to use my bowl and my brush, which I use whenever I do hair color. I am not going to do this hair color on wet hair just because I feel for what I'm doing, I don't really want to do it on dry hair. I don't want to do it on wet hair, and because I'm not just like touching up or adding shine, I'm going to do like a pretty big color change, and I'm going to be wearing gloves because I just like doing color this way. I like having proper fitted gloves on, and I like using a bowl instead of using like a little squeegee thing because I find it just doesn't work as well. So these gloves are smaller. I have two different sizes here. I buy reusable gloves at Sally's Beauty Supply, and these are like heavy duty hair coloring gloves, and they're really thick and they wash really well, so I use them whenever I do my hair just because I don't have to worry about them ripping on me. I don't have to worry about hair color getting under them, so that's what I'm going to use, and I'm going to be mixing both colors together in this bowl, and then I will be applying it to my hair, which means I should put a mirror here because otherwise I won't be able to see myself. And I'm trying to stay far back because I don't want to get it on my rug or the table or anything. So let's see how this goes. My hair actually looks very brassy in this video, but it's not brassy at all. It's just my lighting is total crap. So
you know that it'd be okay if you stayed. Well, it's alright, you don't have to be afraid. It's always easy forgetting and remembering, but right now is all I'm disassembling. 'Cause when I get too close, I can feel my shivers creep beneath my skin and up my spine, but I don't want to give in yet. I can't help my heart to end. spine, but I don't wanna give in yet. I can't help my heart to end. I can't help my heart to end. I can't help my heart to end. I can't help my heart.
Hey guys! Okay, so I did my hair, and it's hard to see because I'm on a funny angle here, but here it is. Very red, pinkish, some kind of color. Yeah, so what I did is I put the color on my dry hair, even though I think most people do it on wet hair, but I did it on dry hair. And I tried to make sure all my hair was completely covered, and then I covered it with a plastic bag and I let it sit for a while. You okay? Eating too fast. Guinea pig. Yeah, so I let it sit for a while with a plastic bag over it, and then I kind of just, I don't usually do this when I do my hair color, but just because this color is such a huge change and I really didn't want it to come out blotchy, I actually brushed the color through my hair, so any areas that, like, you know, got missed where it was still blonde, I managed to get them completely covered as well. So the color's pretty uniform. You can tell, like, the ends are definitely lighter because my hair was a lot blonder near the ends. It's extremely vibrant, which it does say on the box that if you have light hair, you have a lot of gray hair, that the color will be much more vibrant than it actually shows. This is pretty much true to what I thought it was going to be, so I'm really surprised that it came out this well. A part of me was terrified that it was going to turn out orange instead of actually like a red. This is very extreme hair since I've had my hair blonde, and then before that I had it brown for a really long time. The last time I had red hair was like maybe 7-8 years ago, so this is a very huge change, and I'm kind of scared to go out in public. So I don't know how long I will keep it this color, but I do like it. I feel like it's very Priscilla Presley, like now in the current time, which I absolutely love, but I think I just have to like adjust to it. And I don't know, if I don't like it, then I do have another color that I will do. Once again, this color is a semi-permanent, so I didn't want to use the permanent color on my hair because I've been using permanent with ammonia for a long time on my hair, and I really wanted to give my hair a break but be able to color it, so I wanted to do a semi-permanent. Last time I did my hair, I did a demi-permanent, and I didn't post a video, but it went very, very, very dark. Because a demi-permanent with, it wasn't with a developer, it was with coloring cream or some activating cream. So what it does is, instead of like penetrating the cuticle and lightening the hair, all it does is put hair color like on the hair, so it never actually makes the hair lighter, it only makes it darker. So my hair was extremely blonde, like platinum blonde, and I did a medium ash blonde on my hair, and it went like dark brown, just because the color just pretty much sticks on the hair. It did fade out a lot over time, and most of it washed out, but it never went like platinum blonde again. So anyway, that's why I wanted to try something darker this time, and even though regardless if I did want to do my hair dark, I would have to do a red in between, just because my hair was completely stripped of any red undertone from doing it platinum blonde, because I really went extremely ashy and I really made sure I got all the red under my hair. So if I wanted to do it dark, I would have to do a red anyway, just to get that red undertone back into my hair prior to doing it a darker color. So that's fine. I'm going to see how long I can manage to keep this hair, or maybe I will do it red but not something so vibrant, maybe something more natural. I'm not really sure, but I don't know what you guys think of this. I've had blonde hair videos up for so long, as anyone who follows me knows, because I posted a lot of tutorials on how I did my hair blonde, and this is like extreme polar opposite, very intense hair. And I'm actually surprised that a hair color that is like this one, I'm gonna go grab the color. So this is the color, right? Pretty accurate. So I got 2 different shades by accident. It's the same girl in the box. I went to 2 different places and they actually had different boxes, because I guess one of them has the newer boxes, one of them has older boxes. So I thought because it was the same girl that it would be the same color. Was I wrong or not? Which is really weird because all the other boxes have like different faces on them. But it's basically just a lighter and a darker of like the same shade. So that's fine. So I did, I mixed the 2 together, and yeah, it's very, very intense hair. It's kind of hard to tell on the box exactly how it will come out. It's hard to tell how to look on each individual person as well. But I was surprised because this is like L'Oreal Healthy Look. So it's actually like one of their, it's not a permanent hair color. So they don't really have a lot of like intense, crazy, vibrant colors. So this was like the only one that they had that was actually like a red. And I really didn't think it was going to come out this intense. I thought it would be like more of a natural red, just because of the type of color it is. And it says that it lasts for 28 shampoos, so I don't know if that means it's going to last for 28 shampoos and then look like a really shitty orange, or if it'll last for 28 shampoos and then pretty much wash out. So I'm not really sure because I never use semi-permanent. I did use a demi-permanent, but demi-permanent does last longer. So, and because my hair was so light and had like no color in it, I wasn't really surprised that it didn't all wash out over time. But I really don't know how this is going to fade. So I'm going to see if it fades a little bit and doesn't look so bright, then maybe I will keep it. Otherwise, I do have a hair color, again, the same type of color, but I have like a dark brown, which I will do if I really, for some reason, just can't adjust to this new hair color. So I'm going to see how this goes. And yeah, like it's pretty crazy hair. Very, very bright. I have a lot of hair too. This is all my hair. I don't wear extensions. I haven't worn extensions in like years, and I've cut a lot of my hair off because it's grown way too long. That's why like basically all my hair videos are exactly what I do to get my hair whatever color I want without damaging it. When I was going to a salon and getting it done professionally, no matter what they said, or you know, they're like, oh, we're gonna do this and it won't be as harsh, or blah 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 blah, my hair always broke. Like they always over processed my hair. I don't know why. Like some people go to the salon and have very little change. Whenever I went to the salon, it was always like, I want to be blonde, and instead of doing my hair blonde, they would do it like white. And my hair is naturally very close to a black, which is an extreme change, but I've never had good experiences going light at a salon just because they always over process, and then they end up having to cut my hair off, and I really don't like cutting my hair. So I do everything on my hair on my own now. I do all my coloring on my own. I do my research and try to figure out what's best before I do it, and I'm very careful. And I cut my hair on my own as well, and I cut it often just because I find cutting it often not only helps it grow, but it also keeps it healthy and keeps your split ends from really getting a lot worse. So yeah, that's basically it. My hair is very, very, very red. And I guess, yeah, if you want to do your hair red and you don't want to go with Manic Panic, which makes a huge mess, and I know it gets everywhere, or you don't want to go with a permanent hair color, then this is pretty awesome. I have to say I'm pretty impressed. Yeah, I don't know, L'Oreal, you know what though? I like L'Oreal because I use their L'Oreal Feria for when I had really, really blonde hair to do my roots, and surprisingly, it friggin' worked miracles on my really dark hair. So I am a huge fan of L'Oreal. I think if you're buying drugstore hair color, they're pretty much the best, and their hair colors pretty much work more accurately and better than any other brand, because I always seem to find that they pretty much do what the box says, as long as you follow the instructions. Like you can see here, the only colors they actually show recommended are all dark brown, so my hair was very blonde, so they did mention that it would go very vibrant, which it did, and it actually did hold pretty well, and it blended well. And like I said, I did it on dry hair. Most people do it on wet hair, but I really felt like if I did it on wet hair, it wasn't going to hold as well, and it wasn't going to go as extreme. So I did it on dry hair. I wanted it to be as vibrant as possible, and I wanted it to blend perfectly. So I needed 2 boxes, and 2 boxes basically just did it for me. Like, I had no hair color left in the end, and I really, really had to be careful with how I used it. So if you have a lot of hair, you're going to need at least 2 boxes. So definitely buy more, just so you're not stuck in a position where you have half your hair colored and you have like a part of it that's not, because it won't spread as well. I find the hair kind of sucks it up. So it's not like a super liquidy type of hair color that'll be easy to blend through. So make sure that you have more. But yeah, I'm really happy with it, and I hope you guys like this video. Bye!